In the past 15 years in our country, there have been 18 attacks that killed 48 people that were perpetrated by far right-wing or so-called Christian terrorists. And God willing, may they rot in hell for all eternity. The ACLU, the so-called American Civil Liberties Union, who claim to stand up for the rights of Americans, particularly minorities or those oppressed, an ACLU attorney had the audacity to blame Christians for the terror attack in Orlando that killed 49 people. First of all, Omar Mateen was a radical Islamist. That was his justification for his attack. And this, let me show you this. This is something called Sharia law. This is the doctrine by which radical Islamic terrorists live and die. Their so-called moral justification for their oppression, their hatred, and murder of gay, lesbian, and transgender people. That hatred is written into radical Islamic religious law. Why would an organization like the ACLU, who claim to stand up for civil liberties, ignore this barbarism? Second of all, let me tell you what Christians do. Christian nations are the one who gave their lives to battle and defeat Adolf Hitler and the Nazis, some of the greatest evil our world has ever known. The same Adolf Hitler, I might add, who was putting gay people to death for being gay. Christian nations are the ones responsible for the incredible spread of democracy, of capitalism, of free market economies around the world that enable any man, woman, or child to live the life he or she chooses, to be personally in charge of one's own destiny, rather than relying on the approval of government or the elite class to make your living. Christian nations are the nations that protect all people equally under the law. Let's contrast this again with Muslim countries and their laws. In 36 Muslim-majority countries, homosexuality is illegal. In 10 of those Muslim-majority countries, gay people are put to death for being gay. Gay men are thrown off buildings, put in prison, they're stoned, given lashings, beheaded, hanged, and at the very, very least, ostracized from society and shunned. Organizations like the ACLU spew their verbal poison, malign Christians, unjustly accuse us of the heinous crime of enabling the worst terror attack on our nation since September 11th. But when it comes to real oppression, real hatred, and death to gay people, the ACLU is silent on the topic of Sharia law. And that's my final point. Reach me on Twitter at Liz_Wheeler. And if you liked the show, please send me an email at oann.com/contact. And be sure to catch Tipping Point again tomorrow at 10 p.m. Eastern, and have a good night.